What about hunting? I mean, we were talking about the deer earlier, but do you hunt, and do you think hunting is a humane way of killing animals?
I mean, there's some good arguments for hunting. I mean, you know, we can't do hunting on a mass population. I mean, there's just not enough animals. I mean, we have 15 million registered hunters in the United States. That's not even 10% of the males. If we, you know, and there's females that hunt, obviously, but if we were to all hunt, I mean, we would go through the deer population and the elk population within a year probably. So we can't do that. We have to have a way to sustain ourselves, and it's got to be, you know, through animal agriculture, or, you know, the other people would argue we can just do away with that and all eat plants. And I think that's, you know, that scenario has already been calculated. Don Lehman, excellent researcher's done research on that and saying if we all went plant-based, we could generate some more calories, but we would all end up with critical deficiencies in things like zinc and lysine and some of these other nutrients. And so, again, this is the other problem. We frame arguments. I remember at the beginning I talked about framing, you know, the healthcare sector is 10% of our greenhouse gases, you know, but if we frame nutrition and we say, what is our metric, and we just say calories, well, then the best crop to grow from an input basis, you know, to feed people the most calories is basically sugar. Sugar is the most calorie-dense food you can grow, and we could just argue that we should be eating sugar. Obviously, that's not a good solution. So when we look at actual nutrition, you know, animal products become much more important. We look at, you know, indispensable amino acids, you know, leucine, lysine, and some of these others. We see that, you know, the greenhouse gas versus nutrition argument starts to really even out. So it's, again, where you draw the line and who frames the argument. And this is the deal. Right now the vegans are framing the argument with the metrics they want to measure. And we're saying, let's talk about nutrition. Let's talk about overall impact of diet on everything and not just, you know, one specific thing. Again, getting away from the myopic stuff, stepping back, taking the big picture view and saying, what are the unintended consequences in different sectors? And have we thought that out? And I think the answer largely is no. And it's mostly an emotional appeal to emotion.
Yeah, it's big though. What keeps you awake at night?
You know, I would love to say that, you know, I, you know, have just been wildly successful in what I've done so far, and it's still very tenuous. I mean, everything I'm doing could just get taken away in a moment. You know, some of what I do is based on social media. That can be wiped out in a second. This business I've started, we're still just launched, just off the ground. It could fail miserably. I mean, I can be, you know, without a source of income. Those things, you know, those things worry you. You know, and just one of those things you just never know. I don't worry about my health or any of those things. I'm pretty happy in the decisions I've made with that. And, you know, obviously family, you want to make sure your family's doing well and taken care of. But I put a lot of thought into this stuff, and I think I spent a lot of time thinking about, you know, what can I do to continue to make an impact. And it's, I mean, a lot of it's fun, you know, just thinking about, I mean, I really enjoy what I do. I really have a lot of fun. And I know it seems like some people think I'm mad and angry, but I'm just passionate about it. I mean, I think we have, you know, we've been told one message, and I think there's a lot of different options that we are not, you know, willing to look at. I'm trying to get that out there to as many people as possible.